Let's go. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Welcome to MastoCast episode 21, the big 2-1. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. If you're listening to this on the Friday it comes out, hope you're having a bloody wicked weekend. Hope you're having a great weekend. And thank you very much, anybody who's listened to the last episode, the big top 20 video games. It was the big 20th episode. Really appreciate you if you listen to that, and all the people who submitted their top 3 games and all that to be read out. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. Apart from when I was like getting really sick towards the end. I don't know what happened to me. Like towards the end of the podcast, like it was quite late at night when I was doing it. Like I was fine when I started to record it, and then as it got to like the top 10 of the list, where I had to go into more detail of all the games I was talking about, I don't know what happened. Like I got a headache, and then I started getting like really horrible and snotty, and like I don't know. So like I kind of felt like I kind of rushed it towards the end, but like I hope you enjoyed it anyways. I feel fine now. It was really weird. I felt absolutely fine the next day. Like the way I felt like I had to call in sick at work the next day or something, because I was back at work like the day after. I woke up, I felt absolutely fine. It was so weird. But yeah, cheers anybody who's listened to the 20th episode, the top 20 video games of all time, with me, MastoDan, hosting the MastoCast podcast, the monoblog podcast from me. But yeah, hope you've had a nice, pleasant week ever since then, and you're having a nice weekend. Went to go see Creeper on Monday night at Glasgow with the fiancée, and met up with 2 good friends. Shout out to Dana, who was also my Twitch mod. First time meeting up. It was really great to hang out and stuff. And go watch Creeper. And obviously her partner as well, Lucy, really awesome. She hosts a podcast called Ghoul Friends. Go check that out. But yeah, it was also really awesome to meet them. Went to see Creeper, and yeah, we missed the first band. Nightmares, which I was quite gutted about, to be fair, because I listened to them in the car on the way there, and yeah, they sounded decent. They sounded a bit like Teenage Wrist, like a gothic version of Teenage Wrist, and I was like, oh, I'm well in for this. Got there, and I was like, oh shit, we missed them. And there was a band called Save Face, who were the main support act from New Jersey. Very sort of My Chemical Romance, Three Cheers influenced. The singer sounded a lot like Gerard Way, but they were pretty good. You know, they had that sort of gothic, you know, Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge persona, I guess. Like, you know, quite freaky. They all had these red boiler suits on. Not like Slipknot, but, you know, they were all red boiler suits. Actually, to be fair, they did have on merch, they had a t-shirt that said Gay Slipknot on it. And at first, when I saw the t-shirt, I was like, what do they mean by Gay Slipknot? And then I saw the boiler suits. I was like, ah, right. And then the singer was talking about it, like, you know, being gay in a world that hates you and stuff like that. And I was like, ah, it makes sense now. But yeah, they were decent. They were good, really tight, full of energy. And yeah, I'll give them a listen for sure. I like them. I thought they were good. And but yeah, I go on about Creeper all the time on this podcast, and I think I'm up to double digits now. Finally seeing Creeper. I think this is the 10th time I've seen them, and for me, comfortably, this is the best I've ever seen Creeper. So before they came on, like, they had some background music on for a good like half an hour or so. Like they dimmed the lights, and it was like a red light that had a curtain down. It was all like this spooky sort of drum and bass music on, and like there was thunder, like flashing lights and everything. And like every now and then you'd hear like a Dracula sort of intercom go, "Oh, hello there, Reaper cult," or whatever it was they said. I can't remember. And they were like, was like, the show will start in 15 minutes, and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, oh god, I'm getting well into this. And Darcia came out, who is like the sort of like mascot, the right word for this current run. The based off this character Darcia, who's sort of in control of the band's social media and all that sort of stuff. She's kind of got like a Wednesday Addams type personality, very sort of sarcastic and eye-rolly type thing. And like she came on and she was like, yeah, the band are on now. It's actually pronounced Sanguivar. Welcome, Creeper. And like, yep, came on and came down, and it opened with the first song of the new album, the 9.5-minute epic opener, for Further Than Forever. Like, fantastic out of the gate, full on makeup as well, and like the blood all over the face. They were just absolutely fantastic, man. Like, I love Creeper to death. I've loved them ever since the Stranger EP back in 2015, and no, sorry, 2016. And they're just always amazing live, always amazing live. But this, like, with the new gothic aesthetic and the songs from the new album, like the energy was high in Glasgow as well. Like, I've been to Glasgow before for a gig, and like their crowd is very, very loud. Like when you hear them sing along to all them Creeper songs, like it's fantastic. And like literally the whole set list was mainly Sanguivar. They practically played the album in full, apart from like the Abyss interlude that they have in the album, and the closer, More Than Death. They didn't play that either. But they pretty much played the whole album. Like, all them songs are fantastic live, incredible. Like for me, like the song of the night was Black Heaven from the new album. It sounded absolutely mega. It was incredible. Like I was just stood there with my jaw on the floor when they were playing Black Heaven. It was amazing. But like, you know, still playing some of the stuff from Sex, Death and the Infinite Void, like Annabelle and Cyanide, the stuff from, instead of played a fair few stuff from Eternity in Your Arms, their debut album, and like even going way back to the first self-titled EP, they're playing the VCR still, which is amazing. And yeah, just mosh pits everywhere, people crowd surfing. Some girl came up to me and Harley, she said, I want to go up, and it was like, we fucking hide her over, and that was quality. Got on the circle pit, got out of mosh retirement again, went in the circle pit, like, they went straight into room 309 after, what was it? Yeah, after the opener, they went straight into room 309 and then fucking went mad, and I was like, let's fucking go. So I went in it, and then went in the circle pit, and I had a right good time. But yeah, I was singing my heart out, just absolutely captivated by Will Gould's presence as a frontman. Just honestly, he is so good. He's such an incredible showman, excellent voice. Just looks awesome on stage. There was a point where I was laughing my ass off, like, and he kept it well together as well. They were playing "I Choose to Live," like, which is more of a ballady type song from Eternity in Your Arms, and like a part where Will didn't sing, like there was piano playing, and this Glaswegian lass just shouted, "You sexy bastard!" And I fucking laughed like fuck. I mean, it was quite funny, and I was but yeah, it was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Will Gould is an incredible frontman. The band were just on form. Hannah sang crickets, made me cry. Always does. It's just always. I don't know what it is about that song. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And like every time they play that live, just gets me every time. I shed a couple of tears, and I'm like, oh fucking hell, they got me again. Just always with that song, always with crickets, incredible. And yeah, and she was playing quite a lot of instruments as well. Like, obviously she does a lot of backing vocals, and she does a lot of keyboard and synth stuff. She played guitar at one point, and then she did like some extra drums, like trying to be Clown from Slipknot, like playing along to a drum solo. Just really, 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 really cool, and yeah, Creeper, it was just fucking excellent. And when they're finished, they had like this rave music on. I believe it might have been from Blade. I think like all these like black lights. Sorry, black lights. Can you get a black light? You probably can't. Like these red lights going on and all flashing, and like the band was still on stage. They were dancing about with this like sort of drum and bass music going on. I think it was from Blade. I might be wrong though. And like Darcia came out with Will Gold's head, and it started spraying like what should have been blood really, but it didn't look red enough to be blood. It looked like might have just been water. It was like spraying from the bottom of like the beheaded like neck area, and that was going on for about a couple of minutes, and then they went off, and yeah, just a 10 out of 10 gig. Like Creeper are just one of the greatest bands to come out of the UK at the moment, and they should be way, way bigger than what they are. Like the room they played in Glasgow, I walked in and like it was at the Clyde Rooms. It's a brand new venue that's open right next door to the Ibrox Stadium, which is Rangers football grounds in Glasgow. And just a short, dark room, really. I just sort of look around like low ceiling. You can barely see the band's backdrop. I was just like, why isn't this band so much bigger? Like, if they came out in the mid-noughties, if their music videos came out around the mid-noughties, they would be huge. I know for a fact there would be. They would be absolutely huge. And yeah, it's just a shame, really. I mean, it's nice to see them in intimate venues, but I want their success to be bigger, big time, because they really, really, really do deserve it. Some of these band members still work jobs, like when they're not touring and stuff, and they should be one of the biggest and greatest bands going, as far as I'm aware. Just incredible. But yeah, Creeper, brilliant, and it was obviously awesome to see my friends Dana and Lucy. So yeah, shout out to them. Went up with the spoons, had a couple of drinks. Obviously stayed at the Campanile Hotel, and went to, was it the Kelvin Grove? Yes, the Kelvin Grove Art Gallery Museum. Looked around that for a little bit. Went to Golf Fang, which was recommended by Lucy when we were over there. Like indoor crazy golf. I've been to a few of these in my time, but this one is the best. So good. Like really, really creative, cool, trippy, full of humor. Like golf courses, like it's just really, really, really cool. It's one of them places where you order drinks to bring them to your table and stuff like that. You play it. There was 18 holes. It was like £10 each for like a midweek offer. So we did that. And it was so much fun. I won, though, by 2 points. I bloody won. And, yeah. It was epic. It was absolutely epic. But, yeah. What games have I been playing? Super Mario Wonder, I just finished the story for that. And there's still a few courses left for me to do. There's one that I'm stuck on at the moment, and it's really testing my patience. It's like a rhythmic one where you have to jump a lot, and there's a lot of falling involved. But yeah, Super Mario Wonder, if you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend it. It's really, really great. The story's short and sweet, but good. But the game is gorgeous, and it's just a whole lot of fun. I love it. And the whole online play with it as well, with other people playing in the background, sort of like a Dark Souls-esque kind of experience. Just loved it. Really, really, really enjoyed it. I've just started Ghost of Tsushima because I've rage quitted San Andreas basically, and I was just I was losing it. It got to the point where like Los Santos is having a big massive riot, and you have to like get your hood to like take over a lot of territories, and like it just got a bit mental, and I was just like, I'm gonna take a break from San Andreas. I need to play something different. So I've downloaded Ghost of the Shimmer. I've probably played about a couple of hours of it so far, but from what I have played, it is very good. It is very, very good. It's absolutely stunning. And yeah, really, really enjoying that. I'll keep you all updated on how I go on that. Still streaming Sand Hill at the moment. Speaking of streaming, actually, I've got something to share with y'all. That I'm very, very excited about. So I've done these for the past couple of years. And these are the charity streams that I have done for Mind. And usually I do them every October. I just missed this October, like, just because I was away at Rhodes and all that on holiday and stuff, and you know, trying to plan my proposal and stuff like that to the fiance and everything. But we have a date for the charity stream for Mind, and it is going to be actually, when is it going to be? It will be should I do it then? Or is that too short notice? I don't know. When am I going to do it? I'll do it then. The 15th of November, this Wednesday, if you listen to this on a Friday. 15th of November, I'm going to be doing a 25-hour stream. That's right, 25-hour stream. And, yeah, I'm very, very excited for it. The first one I did was a 24-hour one. Raised a lot of money for Mind. And I did a 15-hour stream, which, to be honest, felt like a walk in the park. So far, I'd up myself, and I'd go for 25 whole hours. So, yeah, very excited to do this. Going to be raising money for Mind again. Really, really important cause. Really important mental health cause. They do, like, I was going to do for October, like I had done, because that's usually around about the time of Mental Health Awareness Month. But we're doing it anyways. We're still doing it. I didn't want to not do it at all, because I love doing it for that charity. And yeah, 15th of November, Wednesday, will be the 25-hour stream. And I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. It's going to involve, like, games I'm streaming at the moment. It's going to involve, you know, community games. So people, like, if you're listening to this right now, you can be involved. You can play Call of Duty with us, whatever, Among Us. I haven't really fully fledged the schedule out for it yet. There'll be a bit of a music stream going on as well. And yeah, that's what's going to happen. That is what is going to happen. And I might as well share with y'all another announcement. Basically regarding the Twitch channel for MastoDan 92. Don't worry, still going to be there, but it's quite a drastic change. So, the 25-hour stream for Mind will be the last time you will see me streaming video games, and it will now be turned into a music streaming platform. So what is going to happen is I will be streaming music production, creating music, practicing, mixing, that sort of thing, you know, different instruments all the time. And the reason I'm basically going to go out and do this, the reason I've decided to do it, is because I generally play video games enough in my downtime. Like, you know, I've got a living room, like, with my PlayStation, Switch, PlayStation 3, GameCube, fucking Wii, and all that, all set up down there. And, like, you know, I like to sit down there and play the games and stuff like this and that. But the room that I'm speaking to you now in, which is technically more of a music room, really. Like this is, I've got my nice PC there. I use it to stream. I can use it to record music and everything, do editing or whatever, and but as well in this room there is like 5 guitars, a bass guitar, acoustic guitars, drum kit, an amp, a keyboard, and a microphone. Like, I am not getting in touch with my creative side enough. Like, as sort of corny as that sounds. And the thing is, I'm letting myself down, I feel like, in that way. Like, I play enough video games in my downtime, and I have enjoyed playing video games on Twitch. Of course I have. I've had really great opportunities meeting people and everything. I'll never take that for granted, of course. But, like, I've always said to myself, I want to stream music. That was the intention for the first time ever when I had a shit PC and it didn't work. But, like, now that I've got it, I didn't really do as much music streaming since then. It was just been the odd one. And it's just so easy for me to sit down thinking of doing a stream and just going, all right, I'm going to play a video game. Like, I feel like I need to take more time sitting down to, craft something, create something, learn something, practice something. Just be musically me again, I guess. Like, not to sound like, corny or cliche or whatever. Just, like, I need to, like, delve into that sort of thing more and release stuff and get into that sort of content again. Like, I love video games. Of course I do. They're a very, very important part of my life. But music is more important to me than ever. And I just feel like I need to just, get into it again. So, basically the streams, I'll come on and I will talk to y'all, if there's any people watching, and just be like, what we're going to do today? Shall we create a song? Shall we practice an instrument? Shall we learn a song from a different artist? Should we do some production or anything like that? Try some new plugins out or anything like that? And, like, there will be moments where, like, we'll craft a tune and we'll say, right, okay, what genre do we want to play this in? What song, what instrument will be the main focus? What will the song be about? That sort of thing. And you'll have a bit of input on it. Like, that's part of the process of what will go into it. And, like, it'll go on Bandcamp or SoundCloud or whatever, YouTube, and you can listen to it and that sort of thing. And, like, you'll be involved in it. And, the thing is, I've been saying a lot of time that I'm in a band. I'm trying to work on an EP. This EP is fucking taking forever because I'm a lazy twat who plays video games all the time, and I need to pull my finger out and really, really fucking get it done. And I feel like I'm letting not just myself down, but people who are like want to be involved in a band as well, like just to, like, get it going, just to get it going. Get in a rehearsal space, practice, get some music out, get gigging. Because that's what I really want to do as well. Like, I really, really want to do that. But, like, it's just really easy for me to just sit down and pick up a fucking controller and play bloody Metal Gear Solid or whatever. So, yeah, I'm really, really committed into doing this now, for definitely. And, yeah, I'm excited to do it. I really, really am. Like, yeah. Bring it on. Let's fucking create some music together. Let's have some fun. Let's learn some new music. And this is basically MastoDan 2.0 on Twitch. So there's going to be no more video games after the 25-hour stream. And, if you're only here on my Twitch channel for the video games and the music doesn't really interest you, then I do apologize, and it's fair enough if you don't want to follow anymore. But, like, if you want to stick around for the party, I'd really, really appreciate it. And yeah, it's going to be a facelift for the channel. I'm really, really excited for it. So yeah, 25-hour stream. We're going to finish Silent Hill. We're going to play some community games and stuff like that. Retro stuff, new stuff, bit of music. And then after that, MastoDan 92, the Twitch channel, will just be music orientated. So I'm excited for that. Be excited for it. So yeah. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. But also, in other news, it's that time of year again. It's that time of year again. Download have announced the lineup, and it's a big one. It is a big motherfucker. Download have announced all 3 headliners and 80 plus bands. 80! Which is insane. Download Festival. A festival that I love. I've been going to Download ever since 2010. I've only missed 2011 and the pilot one they had on during COVID. Those, excuse me, are the only ones that I have missed. Been to every Download ever since 2010. I love it. Been going for a long, long time. Every time I go there, I just feel at home. It's just great. So, yeah. They've announced the lineup. And oh boy, it's a big boy. It's a big boy. And we have got some headliners here who I'm going to read the poster from top to bottom, talk about some bands, give them some shout outs, and in the description of this podcast, I'll put a link to all the bands that I am wanting to see that I think you should check out as well. That it's going to be a Spotify playlist, basically. Download 2024. So, let's talk about the headliners, eh? So, it looks like headlining the Friday of the festival will be Queens of the Stone Age, which is an announcement I really wasn't expecting, to be honest. Like, I didn't have on my bingo card at all for Queens of the Stone Age to headline Download, but I'm stoked. I'm proper stoked. I love Queens of the Stone Age. Rated R, Songs for the Deaf, both masterpiece albums. I love them. Love all the other albums as well. Like, you know, especially like Clockwork and Villains are great. The latest album, Times New Roman, I still need to give them all listens, but like from what I've heard is good. But yeah, Queens of Stone Age, I'm really excited for this. Like, I've seen them a couple of times. They subbed I Main in 2013 on the main stage. They were awesome then, and I saw them be the secret band at Leeds and Reading Festival. What year was it? Was it 2015, 2016, I think it was? Or was it 2017? I can't remember. But yeah, they were the secret band. They were on at like 11:30 in the morning in the tent, and it was fucking bananas. But yeah, Queens of Stone Age, I love them. It's going to be really, really cool, like seeing a new band headlining. I say a new band, like new Download headliner, basically. You know, Queens of Stone Age have been going since the 90s, so the late 90s anyways, and to see that they're going to be headlining is really cool and really, really refreshing. And yeah, I'm excited for them. Like, especially the thought of watching them, you know, at sunset and watching them in the dark and all that. Gave me those songs from Songs for the Deaf, baby. And Rated R. We'll have a bloody good time. And yeah, if they're on fire, it's going to be awesome. I'm really, really looking forward to Queens of Stone Age headline Download. I never thought it would happen. And it's not something that I really sort of thought, oh yeah, it would be really cool if Queens of Stone Age would headline. It's just I've never really thought of it that way. I've always known they've been big. They've been massive for a long time. They're very, very influential to a lot of bands and artists, like within rock and metal and like some pop music as well. Like, they're just brilliant. They are absolutely brilliant. So I'm looking forward to seeing Queens of Stone Age again for a long time. Also, speaking of a new headliner, another one that I didn't have on my fucking bingo card as well. Fall Out Boy are headlining the Saturday of Download Festival. Of course, Fall Out Boy are fucking massive. They're huge. And yeah, why wouldn't they headline Download? Of course. And, I'm not really the biggest Fall Out Boy fan, to be honest. I started off pretty ignorant about them, it's just, pop, punk music. I don't like it, but, if fucking Sugar We're Going Down comes on at a club, I'll be buzzing. Or, whatever, Thanks for the Memories. I do like it, really. And I do quite like the Take This to Your Grave album. I've kind of walked past Fall Out Boy Play Download in 2014 when they subbed Linkin Park, and they had a huge crowd. One of the biggest crowds of that weekend, I do remember. In fact, I think it was the biggest it was recorded. And, yeah, Fall Out Boy. I reckon it'll be good. I reckon it'll be really, really good. Like, I hear a lot of people go on about how amazing they are live and everything, and, like, they're quite, they're a youngish band, they're young compared to, like, an Iron Maiden or a Metallica or whatever, and, like, they look like they put on really sort of bombastic show, lots of bangers, that sort of thing, a lot of crowd participation, pyro and everything, so... Yeah, it's a good choice, really, for Download. Why not? It's good to have a new band headlining. It is. We've got two, new headliners. Two bands that have never headlined Download before. And it's great. It's really, really refreshing to see. It's not like we've got Iron Maiden again. We've got Slipknot again. As much as I love both of them bands, it's like they're a Download every couple of years or so. And it gets a bit like... they're here again. Okay. But returning to headline Download for their third time, Avenged Sevenfold. And I love Avenged Sevenfold. I've seen them headline Download before a couple of times. The first headline in 2014 on the Hill of the King. They smashed it. But you could tell there was a bit of nerves there. That was like their first festival ever to headline, and they did well then, but when they came back 4 years later, 2018, on the stage, they were fucking outstandingly good, the best I've ever seen them, and yeah, they were incredible. They were at that point where they were like, yep, we've headlined loads of festivals, we've headlined loads of arenas, we've toured with massive bands like Metallica in stadiums and everything. We've got this. We are a fully fledged, massive, big arena, festival headlining metal band. And that makes me really, really excited for Avenged Sevenfold, definitely. And their new album, as controversial as it is to some people, is my favourite. I fucking love it. It's a mad genre blending album, and I reckon them songs are going to be incredible live in a festival setting. So, yeah, I can't wait for Avenged Sevenfold. Very, very happy. So, let's look at some of the other names that are underneath here. I might as well start with one that may be a controversial pick. And that's Pantera, the first UK appearance in 20 years! It's not really Pantera, though, is it? I mean, it's a tribute to Pantera, really, isn't it? Phil Anselmo and Rex Brown, they're the only original members. Of course, got Charlie Benante on the drums, who was a fucking incredible drummer from Anthrax, and Zakk Wylde, who was a fucking awesome guitar player, Ozzy Osbourne fame, and also Black Label Society fame, Pride and Glory, if you want to go back that far. So, Pantera, the reason why I go on about it being controversial and stuff like that, it's obviously, it's not Pantera, really. It's not Pantera about the Abbott brothers, who've obviously sadly passed away. It's more controversial because of Phil Anselmo's White Power outburst, which happened in 2016 at the Dimebag Darrell Bash, which is, something that's absolutely fucking horrible. I remember when that news came out and I was like, oh, fuck this guy, absolutely fuck this guy. And you know, ever since then, he's apologized about it. It is a sucky thing he has done. It's fucking horrible. I think he has, you know, like he's apologized for it. He's donated to charities about it, and you know he's rehabilitated in himself. And I feel like I can, you know, believe in redemption. People can, you know, better themselves and all that. I'd like to hope he has done that. And you know, like members of Pantera after they've finished and all that in the first place, like have said they regret like having like the Confederate flag on like the guitars and shit like that. Like there's a lot of regret in regards to that sort of shit. Like, but I have that's so difficult, man. I have listened to Pantera ever since I was a little boy, and I've learnt a lot of them songs on guitar. I think Pantera have generally like released some of the greatest metal music of all time. All their albums are classics. It's just they just are. And, you know, I won't blame anyone if they want to go watch it at all. I wouldn't really go spend my money to go see them on their own. Like even if they were playing like Newcastle. But if it's on a download, it's a tough one. Because I've grown up with all that music. I could watch it. It's Pantera. There are people who still listen to fucking some more abhorrent shit like Watain or whatever who, you know. It's a tough cookie. There's a lot of people who are still watching the Pantera and all that sort of stuff, and like, you know, they're there. First UK appearance in 20 years. I think I'd watch it out of curiosity more than anything. I'm not going in there going, oh my god, it's Pantera, because it isn't. There's not the Abbott brothers aren't there. The most talented members have gone. The writing party of Pantera are gone. They're dead, and like, it's more of a curiosity thing. I'm never going to hear them songs live, ever. So, who knows? Pantera, the first UK appearance in 20 years. I don't know whereabouts it will be on the bill, whether they'll be on the main stage. I think they might be headlining the second stage. On what date? I'm not quite sure yet, but Pantera are going to be there. It just feels mental saying that. Pantera at download. Yeah. Off it. But from what I can see on the poster, they've got the sub-headliners on the main stage. So it looks like before Queens of Stone Age, we'll have Royal Blood. I like a bit of Royal Blood. They're great. Got some good bangers out there. I like the first album a lot. Wasn't that bothered about the second one. I still need to listen to the new one. But Typhoons that came out a couple of years ago, that's really good. It went for a more sort of dancey, sort of disco-y sound, which I really liked. The Offspring, I hope their set is a little bit better than what they did at Slam Dunk this year, because I thought it was a bit lackluster in like quality and stuff. I hope they just play bangers and just go all out. Machine Head, me and Jake talk about this band on the our top 5 bands. They were in his top 5. I love Machine Head. The Blacken's one of my favourite albums of all time. They have a mad back catalogue of songs, and they are incredible live. So Machine fucking Head at download. Hell yeah, of course I'm going to watch that. Looks like they're on before Avenged Sevenfold on the main stage, but still early days. The names are all over the place. So there's Bad Omens, a lot of hype about them. I'm not really massive on Bad Omens. So the names I'm reading out now, these are all the big logo bands. So they'll either be headlining a stage, or they'll be high up the main stage, or something like that. So Bad Omens, their logo's there. Yeah, like I said, they're really, really hyped. They're quite big, and they're selling loads of venues out. They've got loads of monthly listeners on Spotify. It's not really my type of thing though. It's the type of metalcore that just doesn't do it for me. Corey Taylor, I love Corey Taylor. His solo stuff, not really that bothered about, to be honest, but I reckon he'll be a cool watch. Like, he does some Stores Sour stuff, he does some Slipknot stuff, and he does this solo stuff as well. He's got his second solo album out now. It might be fun. It might be fun. You never know. While She Sleeps, their logo is in there. I bloody love While She Sleeps. They are amazing live all of the time. Got some bangers. I reckon they'll be high up on the main stage for sure. While She Sleeps fucking rule. Sum 41 in their final UK festival appearance. I'll probably be shedding some tears for that one. I used to listen to Sum 41 a lot as a child, and yeah, it's gonna be a right farewell, that one, and like, you know, to wave that band goodbye. It's gonna be quite emotional, I think. So Sum 41, they're great live. Billy Talent, they've got some bangers, but I don't know a lot by them. I haven't really listened to an album in full by them. But yeah, Billy Talent, their logo's in there. The Used is in there. I actually listened to their debut album a few weeks ago, like in the car. Haley put it on. I never listened to it before. I've never actually listened to any of their albums. I thought, oh, this sounds good, this. Baby Metal, if you're into your K-pop metal sort of thing. I've never actually seen Baby Metal live, but I've heard good things about them. They don't really do it for me musically, but yeah, that'll be cool. Bowling for Soup, you know what you're going to get with a Bowling for Soup concert. All of those Elder Emo tracks. You know, Hail Long, I have no idea who they are, but their logo is in there. I've never heard of them. I think they headlined Arctangent this year, but I do not know a thing by Hail Long. Polyphia, their logo is in there. Their album that came out last year. I apologise, I forgot the name of it, but really, really cool, inventive, instrumental guitar music. Tim Henson is an absolute prodigy on the guitar. Just really, really influential at the moment and incredible. So I really, really want to watch Polyphia. Thy Art Is Murder are back after the sacking of CJ. So yeah, I'm up for Thy Art Is Murder. They got some good shit. The Black Dahlia Murder are back, and obviously after the unfortunate passing of Trevor Sternard, who passed away, I think it was last year, and just real sudden surprise. But the Black Dahlia Murder have got some incredible death metal albums out. I've never seen them live before. It's unfortunate I've never got to see them with Trevor, because he was a powerhouse of a vocalist. So I'm interested to see what they're like now. But yeah, Black Dahlia Murder are brilliant. And who else have we got here? Where have I put the lineup? Whoops. There we go. Biohazard. They've reunited. I don't know a lot about Biohazard, but I'm pretty sure they're from the 90s, like hardcore sort of thing. And Fear Factory, playing download for some killer fucking techie death metal sort of shit. Yeah, Fear Factory. And underneath all those logos are a bunch of bands, so I will just say the name, and you'll probably hear by my voice how excited I am for some of them. 311, Alien Weaponry, All Them Witches, Alpha Wolf, Alt Black Era, Atreyu, Bleed From Within, yes, Brand of Sacrifice, Calva Louise, Celestial Sanctuary, get in, Charlotte Sands, Counterparts, nice one, Crystal Lake, Death by Romy, Deflect, Delilah Bond, Dream State, Dying Fetus, Dying Wish, nice one, Elvana, Error, Fit for a King, Froze Mode, Gel, Halo Scene, Hanabi, Harper, Harriet, yes I, Holden Absence, yes I, Hoobastank, not a perfect person, Hot Wax, Imminence, Carnival, Kelsey Carter and the Heroines, Knife Bride, Lord of the Lost, Make Them Suffer, Missio, No Offense, Oxymorons, Pest Control, yeah, Pink Shift, Rory, Royal and the Serpent, Scene Queen, yes, Scowl, yes, Shadow of Intent, fuck yes, Silverstein, Slaughter to prevail. Speed! Yeah, speed. Storm. The Blue Stones. The Callous fucking Boys. Those Damn Crows. Tiger Cub. Underside. Until I Wake. Yes! Vukovi, Wargasm, and Zulu. That is your download lineup. That is your download fucking lineup. June 14th to the 16th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, headlined by Queens of Stone Age, Fall Out Boy, Avenged Sevenfold, featuring loads of other bands like Pantera, Royal Blood, Offspring, Machine Head, and many, many, many more. I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited. This lineup, there is a lot there to cater for me, and there seems to be a good amount of buzz for this lineup as well. Like I've seen a lot of people very, very happy. I know a lot of friends have just turned around and just went, right, I'm getting a ticket because such and such band's playing or whatever. So it's great. And to have two bands that I've never headlined before that are going to be headlining next year, really refreshing to see. I hope this is like a new 10 for download. Like funny enough, there's no band older than like Pantera on this bill or Machine Head. Like, I think Pantera might be the oldest band on the bill. Like, and like you know, there's loads of fucking chances now for smaller bands to come through, rather than like some dithering old shite that's clogging up the main stage all the time. You know, like it's just great. It's just great to see. Just big, fresh, up-and-coming bands playing. Lots of small names I've never heard of that I'm going to go listen to after this. And it's just a lot to be excited for. It's not the same bands headlining over and over again like Maiden and Slipknot and Def Leppard. This, that, and the other. You know, I love Maiden. I love Slipknot, but I see them nearly every year when they tour the UK in general. I get more excited of a band like Queens of Stone Age or Avenged Sevenfold, Tool, or Smashing Pumpkins, bands who don't tour the UK that often. I get more excited of bands like them, you know, headline. And, you know, having bands like Queens of Stone Age and Fall Out Boy just opens the opportunity for other bands to headline who've never done it before. Like, we could have Korn headline. You never know. Like Korn are huge. They could headline. Or, I suppose I can say Limp Bizkit can headline. Yeah, why not? I'm going to say Limp Bizkit. Of course I can. You know, in a few years, Sleep Token might headline. Paramore could headline. Blink-182 could headline. Green Day could headline. Like, I'd love to see Foo Fighters headline. They've never headlined. Like the possibilities are quite endless, to be honest. So, I'm stoked. I'm really, really stoked. Can't wait for downloads. It's going to be awesome. I will see you there if you're going to be there. Tickets are on sale by the time you listen to this now. Anyways, so go get them if you can. Go get them if you can, for sure. And yeah, that'll do. The MastoCast today, episode 21. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening in. And yeah, the 25-hour stream for Mind on Wednesday, 15th of November. Very excited to do this. Hope to see you all there. It's going to be great. We're going to raise some money for Mind. Very, very excited. Very, very excited for this. And, of course, shout out Creeper for being brilliant. Shout out Glasgow for being alright, actually. Glasgow was decent. Really, really enjoyed it. And obviously, shout out the download lineup. I'll see you next week for MastoCast episode 22. And, you know, if you're new, welcome. If you enjoyed the podcast, this is the Monoblog podcast where I just ramble on a lot of shite about video games and life and music, all that sort of shit. And, yeah, if you like what you hear, give the podcast a follow, a like, subscribe, whatever you're listening to it on, whether it's Spotify, Apple, YouTube, or whatever. Just say subscribed. I'll be really, really happy. Or give a rating as well. Would really, really help the podcast. But yeah, I'm very, very happy to be doing this. Get ready for MastoDan Twitch 2.0. Software version 2.0. That's a System of a Down reference. Anyways, I'll see you later.